Today I am going to talk about structure VAR and how to estimate it. Today is going to be simple and I'm not going to spend much time on this. I believe wherever you are, you also try to import your data into Gretl and then start practicing it. So before I proceed, you need to check if you have it or if you have already installed it. For me, when I go here, multi-variety, so I can see I've already installed it. And also for you, if you don't have it, you just need to go to here and then go on to this side. And one thing is that you have to go through all these and find it because it will be part of the packages which is in Gretl so that you can install it. I think I've already gone through this before, how to install additional packages in Gretl. You can watch my previous videos and then try to install anything that you want. I'll close this one. So I have this. You can actually start with checking for the lag length. To know the exact or the optimum lag to use. For me, since it's a tutorial video and we have already gone through that one, you can check my other videos as well, how to estimate the optimum lag to use. So this is what I'm going to do. I'll just go here, then go to multivariate time series, click here. This is just a raw video and a tutorial one for you to try and practice at home. So my variables are already here. So what I'm going to do is that you need to click here, make sure you select all the variables you need. I need this one, I need this, I need this one. I'll click on OK. For tutorial sake, I'll stick with this one for the meantime, but with time, if you want to go into details, you can try to change the module type and then choose one of these ones. But when you choose these ones, it's going to ask for a lot of restrictions that you're supposed to go about in order to make sure you estimate the right version you need. So I'll just go with the automatic selected ones. And also when you check that your variables have a time trend, you can as well as include the time trend. When the variables are seasonal, period, you can also include seasonal dummies. So here I will just stick to one optimum lag, which is I'll use lag 1. And here, for how far do you want to forecast, you can also increase this one. Probably I will try to increase this one to maybe 5. Here I don't want to put any restriction on short run and long run. I'll just leave it the way they are. But if you want to, you can just click here as well, and then it will ask you to fill out all these things as well. The same thing goes for the long run as well. You have to do the same thing. And then here you can choose the number, the optimum number you want. Maybe you can use the arrows here as well. You can use the arrows here to do it. But for me, I'll just type 500 here. And also, if you want the bias correction, if you want it, you can choose partial or full. And I'll leave this one as none. Then I'll click this one as well. Also, this is 90%, 0.9. Scalar is 90%. And what I'm going to do now is that once I believe everything is okay now, I'll just click on OK. So when I click on OK, you can see that I have NAs here, which is meaning because of the model type, that is why we are facing this kind of issues. Like I said, that one requires a lot of time as people were requesting how to estimate it. I've already showed you the process, how you can do it. Make sure you play with Gretl and try this method over and over. So you can see here the first variable that we selected, you can see that the coefficient is statistically significant, and it means that in case of any shock, it is significantly affected. The same thing goes with the variable number 2 and the variable number 3. So here we are also going to check the influence of variable 1 as associated with variable 2, and then variable 2, and then the same thing goes with this one. So when you check the significance level, that is when you can be able to interpret it. And at this point too, you can see all the NAs. NAs means that we are not able to estimate the p-values, and then for the coefficients, you can see the coefficients are 0, meaning that based on the model type that we choose, that is why we are facing these issues. And these are the constraints, the matrices that we are going to use. And also here it is showing us that the ranks, the order condition okay, and then the checking ranks condition are also okay. So the model is okay, but because of the NAs, you have to try to adjust it and make sure it works for you. So the reason why I put this one is just try to replication of what I've estimated to see how the model coefficients functioning properly or not. And as you can see here, there are a little bit difference in the model coefficient, the coefficients. You can see a reduction here, and also you can see that this one, the replication, it's reducing. The coefficients are reducing, as you can see here. It's really reducing. So if you really want to go into detail, you need to spend much time on this and then make sure you practice well. If you want to plot any graph from this side, what we have estimated here, you just have to go here and you can click here for the IRF. This is giving us this one. So when you click, you can see, this is from import to import, and this is from import to export, and this is from import to GDP, and this is from export to import, and this is from export to export itself, how it implements itself, and this is from GDP to GDP, export to GDP. So import GDP to import, GDP to export, and then GDP to GDP itself. So you can also check other graphs here. The decomposition part of it, you can check everything here as well, and you can see export. You can see the shaded areas, the colors, there are different colors indicating the variables as well here. So you can get all your graphs you need as well from this part as well. Then the same thing goes here. Then the last one, you can also check historical decomposition. You can get these nice graphs from here. So this is the historical decomposition, how they were, how it was, how the graphs and everything, how the forecasts were going. So how the other variables also influence each other. So you can see here we have export, we have import as well, we have GDP to be part of it, and you can see how the movement is. So this is just a brief one for you to know how it is estimated. In the subsequent videos that we are going to do, we will dive into details using Gretl to estimate the structure VARs. So this is just an introduction video for you to see how it functions. We'll go into details as I promised, and the reason of going for this video quickly is people were requesting how to estimate it in Gretl. So this is just the basic part of it. We will dive into details in the upcoming videos that we will do, anything related to structural VARs. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your attention as well. See you. Bye.